All right, guys, we're back for technique number 2 now, lesson plan 2 of module 5. And so now we'll look at the next piece of this, guys. So we mentioned in technique number 1, guys, where coach had this piece here. I still had my frame in here. She beat my knee as before, but this time when coach actually comes in, she does the correct thing. See how she brought her knee nice and high? This really changes things, guys, right? And especially if you have any shoulder issues, especially as you age, mobility is going to be a key issue for your shoulder. And so grabbing this is going to be very, very challenging, right? Almost impossible in some cases, right? And even if you do grab it, most people don't have the strength in their deltoid muscles, shoulder muscles, to actually do anything with it. So instead, what we're going to do is we're going to take our elbow and we want to bring it right by her hip. In some cases, you can just drive the elbow down between your body and her leg. Sometimes you can't, so you have to add an additional move of moving out just a little bit. But in this case, I was able to bring my elbow straight in. Now what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna use my elbow and I'm just gonna push coach's leg out. Now, you'll notice one very important thing. Sometimes it's subtle and people forget about this, but my hand started here by her hip. When I pushed out, you see my hand drop closer to the floor, palm kind of away. What that does is it creates a structural frame now that coach can't beat. So right now, if she tries to squeeze her knee in towards my body, it's very hard to do. When I turn my arm up and she does the same thing, it just collapses my arm. So it's imperative that you do this piece here. Now, everything else is gonna be the same, guys. I'm still gonna touch my feet together. I'm still gonna come across. If I need the bottom foot to help me, I push out a little bit and I'm here. Now I can bring that knee in front of her hip as before. I'm gonna release right here, hugging nice and high as before. I use both feet to help elongate me. Again, I pull the leg out and we're golden. Again, coach pushes this arm off, turns the palm up, and withdraws the hand so she can protect herself. We'll do it again from a different angle. All right, same thing, guys, opposite side. Coach beat me on my leg. I've got my frame in, her knee is high. I can't easily grab with my hand, so my elbow has to come in. I'm gonna use the push away. Once we have the push away, now I can go ahead and turn onto my side, bring the leg through, feet, knees in front. I'm gonna come up high, elongate myself, withdraw the arm, or should be the leg, and finish the Z guard. So technique number 2, the biggest thing about technique number 2, like I said, was the difference is coach's leg was actually coming in now high where it's supposed to, doing a really, really good job, like I said, in that regard. The biggest thing, like I said, is going to be not trying to force yourself away if you can get the elbow in, and then pushing out should be a very easy transition. We'll be moving on now to the third option in the lesson plan, guys, that you'll see next. That one's gonna be very specific because not only did coach beat my knee, she also beat my framing arm on her neck. And then you guys will see how we deal with that in option 3.